fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself, and I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would.
Up he goes! They've scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well,
Anguissa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lewandowski. Lobotka. Aims beyond the defence. Højlund! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Højlund deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Bruyne. And Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski. Fired deep towards the back post. Granit Xhaka, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Højlund.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Grimaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. And it's Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. And he's picked out the run. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a shade optimistic. Anguissa. In with the challenge. And it's Anguissa. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Grimaldo. Danilo Pereira. He's pass somewhat off target. Now it's Elmas. And here's Højlund. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He's got full. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lobotka. Referee's given a throw. Wriggles his way through. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Malta deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that has been cleared. Lewandowski!
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Elmas. And that has put paid to that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Buongiorno gets over and intercepts. McTominay. Now it's Elmas. And it's McTominay. Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Lewandowski. Now it's some... And he's had a hit! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, well measured. Good ball, just the goalkeeper. And a chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Di Lorenzo wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. De Bruyne. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, look at the space here. The ball goes in. He rises! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Politano. Now it's Anguissa. Now it's Politano. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's being urged to shoot. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. That ball looks a good one. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Lewandowski delivers. And that's a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think.
Great chance! And he hits the net. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Can he get on the end of this? Granit Xhaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
McTominay. Now it's Lukaku. Nicely weighted ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cross to the back post. That has ended up in no man's land. Caresses it through. Tries a shot! Lukaku finds himself offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. McTominay. Lang. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. McTominay. Now it's Lang. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Lewandowski. That looks a good ball through. He's free, he has got space. Now the delivery. That's rather hopeful. No, it's wide. There will be 4 extra minutes. Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lobotka.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ramani. Anguissa. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Leroy Sané, he's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Torreira. Timber. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Delivered across. Shakir deals. Now it's Lewandowski. That looks a good ball through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out brilliantly. Good ball. Chance for a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's De Bruyne. Jacobs. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And Sané. And it's Icardi. Singo is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Lewandowski! Corner number 2 then. Danilo Pereira. So, third corner of the game. Sané getting this one clear. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Mauro Icardi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Danilo Pereira. And it's Hakimi. Tries to pass it through. Tries to cross. Mauro Icardi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Over to the left. Jacobs. Yilmaz providing an outlet on that flank. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Bardakci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Torreira. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Lewandowski. Yilmaz. Now, can they get him away? Jacobs got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Distributed tidily. Quality ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Referee's given a throw. Mauro Icardi. Now Jakobs. Torreira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Added time.
Now it's Osimhen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Lemina is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Xhaka. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please make sure to watch the screen
Reflections
for
on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0.
Everyone,
I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again.
Malta have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! It's hit the crossbar. Tries to get it clear. Single. Right wing. Now it's Sané. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
Grimaldo has given away a free kick. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Galatasaray, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Osimhen. Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. It's a loose ball. Torreira. Yilmaz. And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Osimhen. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Sané.
He rises! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So there's going to be another change here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Sanchez. And it's Sara. Timber. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Malta really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Jacobs. Shalai. Jacobs. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Shalai. Jacobs picks it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Punched away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have the first goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Sara. Jacobs. That's Shalai. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming. Takes the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Mbappe. Here's a chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where...